Ah, hello, good evening, or late afternoon, as some may call it. I don't know what time it is, about 5:15. Not long got in. I'm not feeling terribly great today. Um, had a good night's sleep, had quite a nice day yesterday, washed the car, spent a good few hours out there doing that, washing it inside and out. Found bloody leak, another leak. Well, it could be the same leak, but it's migrated to a different area of the car. I found a pool of water. I say pool, it was a millimetre deep in the footwell in the rear seat, behind the driver's seat. So mopped that up. Paul's going to take the car to one of the local garages that we've used before in the past, a French guy called Robert. And he's going to have a look, see if he can find the source. We think we know where it is. But it was so annoying, it really pissed me off. That's the thing about, owning older cars. They do have issues, and I just want it fixed. I can't be doing with a leaky car. I mean, we've never had new cars, and my family's never had new cars. My dad always had older cars, but he used to change them regularly. Whereas we've never really had the luxury of doing that. We've never had the money to keep our cars a few years old, Um, no, we don't earn that kind of money, and cars aren't that important. They're very handy, and it's nice to travel around in your own bubble. That's the thing a car gives you. And I think that's why so many people still use them, because even in London, where the public transport is pretty good, I won't say it's excellent because it isn't. It takes forever to get anywhere, but you can get anywhere you want to go relatively easily, not necessarily speedily, because journeys kind of take the same amount of time in a car and on the train, frankly. But it's that thing about the safety and security of a car, relative safety and security, that people, I think, like. You can have your music on, you can chat, it's much quieter than a train. The clattering tube trains can drive you insane. Tubes are so noisy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a train journey. I love a good overground train journey, especially a lengthy one with friends. So you can watch the view, chat, have something to eat. But it costs a fortune to do that. Absolute fortune. Anywho, so yeah, poor Fenella, she's leaky, she's old. She's 2009, so she's getting on, but she's a very clean car, so it's worth getting her repaired. She's not a knackered old banger. She's only got 46,000 miles on the clock, so she's worth holding on to. Plus, I've got the sentimentality of, it was my dad's car. It was the last thing he gave to me before he died. So I want to keep it going for as long as we can because it is incredibly handy to have. So anyway, so yeah, I'm not feeling great. I've sort of had this sort of headache coming over the face a little bit, which I do get when I'm not feeling well. It's not something new. It's like a sort of slight neuralgia type pain. So I took a paracetamol at lunchtime, a 500 milligram one. I don't like to take too many painkillers, and that sort of eased it off, but I'm feeling very cold. I just don't seem to be able to get warm. So I'm well wrapped up now. I've got 2 t-shirts, 2 jumpers, a scarf, got my leggings on. So yeah, I feel quite tired, but I don't intend on taking any time off. And also I've had a very sore nose as well. And I think I mentioned it the other day, I had a sort of sore scalp. And when I get a sore scalp, I know I've got a virus. It's one of my telltale signs. But, I'm feeling okay. I'm not desperately ill or anything like that. It's clearly just a virus. And there are a few of them going around at the moment. I know from work, a few people have been off. But I don't intend on taking any time off unless I'm on the floor, which I don't intend to be on the floor. I think I'm fighting it off. I'm also drinking plenty of fluids as well, lots of water. So I've got a big glass here. Yeah, that's me for you. Monday evening blues. Anything else to report? I don't think so. The weather's really cool and grey, overcast, not very pleasant. At least it's dry. That's one good thing. So that's it from me for today. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Good evening. Let me just turn this off. Oh, that's better. So it's Tuesday evening. How's it been today? Cold weather-wise, cold and grey in places with some sunshine in the afternoon, which has been quite pleasant. Work was busy-ish. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I've noticed a lot of meetings tomorrow. So that means visitors. We've also got a set of interviews for a job that's going. So tomorrow and Thursday are both busy days. But I'm off on Friday. Hurrah. I've just been watching the sunset as well, a really delicate pink tinged sunset tonight, which was lovely. So I'll be posting pictures of that, which you'll have seen by the time you get to watch this. How am I feeling? I'm still feeling a little achy, actually. Sort of randomly achy, a little bit heady, not as bad as yesterday. So whatever virus I've got, I'm fighting off, which is good. I feel quite tired at the moment. Not absolutely exhausted or anything like that, just sort of a little weary, which is fine. I mean, we're still in winter as far as I'm concerned, and the weather is not really showing any signs of getting that much warmer. Although I do believe it's going to be relatively mild this week. But yeah, nothing like that week we had in February at all, where it was incredibly mild. I mean, that was just amazing. We haven't had a repeat of that. But I think temperatures are probably around the kind of temperature that you would expect at this time of year. So, yeah, hey-ho, that's okay. I don't mind. Just like a little smidge warmer. So what am I doing this evening? Chilling out, frankly. Yeah, just about to develop some photographs of the sunset. And yeah. Oh, I put a wash on. That's what I have done. I put a wash on. So I wanted to keep on top of things this week. So that will be done in about an hour. So I'll need to put that out. So that will catch the evening wave of heat. Yeah. Anywho, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. I know, look at this hair. Oh, it's on end this morning. It's Wednesday morning. And yeah, It's foggy and dim. Oh, I feel like we're going backwards at the moment. Anyway, had a good night's sleep. I still feel a little bit ropey, to be honest, but certainly not enough to be off work or anything like that. Went to bed early last night. I think it was, 9:45 or something. Second night in a row of having an early night. But I really felt as though I needed a good night's sleep. Yeah, let me swing you around, show you the fog. I mean, it's only fog. It's nothing spectacular. But we don't get fog very often, actually. You can see next door's cherry tree is out. But yeah, it looks as though it's actually got a little bit worse since we woke up. Hey ho, that's okay. Yeah, there we are. So I've got quite a busy day today at work. I think I said yesterday, there's a number of interviews taking place and a number of meetings. Got a few clients coming on site. So I think it's going to be a busy one. That's okay, that's cool. I like it busy. I'll see you later. Hello. It's Friday. I know I didn't do a vlog yesterday. Did I do one on Wednesday? I don't know. But I wasn't feeling too great and had an early night. So yeah, things just went out of my head. That's the way it is sometimes. But as you can see, I'm in the car and we are on our way up north. That's up north. To visit the family, to also visit a friend. We're going to our friend's first and staying there overnight tonight. And then we're going to my nephew's 21st birthday party. So we've stopped. We're at Warwick Services at the moment. That's Warwick in Warwickshire. And Paul's just gone to the loo. So we're just going to have a bite to eat. We've got some bagels and some tea. And then we will continue on our journey. Yeah. So there you go. I'm sure there'll be more little vlogs from me soon. It's a lovely day, actually. Well, I say it's lovely. It's clouded over now, but there has been sunshine. I can see Paul returning, so I'm going to say goodbye so we can have a snack. Bye for now. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I know, sorry about last week's vlogs. It didn't kind of happen. For various reasons, really. I wasn't feeling great. I did do a couple of records, but they weren't terribly enthusiastic, to be honest. And with going away at the weekend, I'd booked Friday off and Monday and Tuesday. So I booked Friday off because we were driving up north, which we did. And we were staying with a friend on Friday night in Nantwich, as we said on Sunday Chat. Then we drove over to Macclesfield for my nephew's party, in which I decided to get drunk on red wine, which was super fun, I have to say, but it's taken me 2 days to recover. As we said on Sunday Chat, so you already know that story. And yeah, today I sort of feel a bit normal again, but I've still got this sort of cold thing hanging around, which I'm not sure actually whether it is a cold or whether it's just a reaction to temperature changes and to the cold temperatures in this house. Oh, blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever. Woe is me, I can't go on. So yeah, a good weekend. Busy, lots of driving, lots of very atrocious weather, which is repeated again today. It's chucking it down outside. It really is. And it's kind of a shame, really, because the blossoms are out early. And in grey, overcast, rainy weather, the blossoms don't really thrive. They don't last as long. Which is, yeah, it's a real shame. And they're all out at once. So what I'll do after this is get my other camera and do a little piece showing you the garden at the moment through the window, obviously, because it's absolutely chucking it down. It kind of looks a little bit brighter out there, but we're sort of blanketed in cloud. Horrible, the grey blanket, I call it, which is something that happens quite often in the UK. It's really uninspiring and not particularly pleasant to be in, because going out, you've got to wrap up, use an umbrella, put a big coat on, because it's still quite chilly. You know, the temperatures really haven't risen. And of course, it feels chilly and damp. What a blend. Ugh, yuck. This is when the UK is really, really uninspiring and you're trapped indoors for weeks on end. I mean, what's that saying? There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. Well, I beg to differ. It's not pleasant to be out in. So what am I up to today? So I had a good night's sleep, which I felt I needed. I've kind of had a bit of a background headache, left over of my hangover. So I've popped a paracetamol this morning in the hopes that it will shift it. I think it's also to do with that I've not been drinking as much water as I normally do, so I'm probably a bit dehydrated, but I've had plenty this morning. So I'm doing a few bits and pieces today, a bit of housework. I'll change the bed later. Got a bit of editing to do. So I'm just, as they say, pottering about today. And then I'm back at work for a 3-day week this week. Then I've got some more time off coming up to Easter and next week. So that's good. I sort of decided I didn't want to be working full-time in spring because I want to enjoy the spring. But hey, look at the weather. We do like to talk about the weather in the UK constantly. But yeah, that's it really. There's nothing more to tell. Pottering, getting on with a few jobs. I've got a wash on. I'm putting some clothes away as well, which I did yesterday, which I've managed to get dry. Don't know how. Whinge, whinge, whinge. That's all I'm doing today. Hey ho. I'll see you later. There we are. Oh, hold on, please. One moment, please. Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday evening. It's been a bloody busy day today. I had to bring the computer home because I needed to finish off. And as I've said before, I don't like work outstanding. I really don't like it. I like to finish off, round it off, not have anything to do in the morning. I like the day to be fresh. So I thought, bring the computer home, finish off. It was a busy afternoon. I had a couple of unexpected things happen in the office that I had to deal with. Yeah, and it just took me away from the computer. So I couldn't really finish my work properly, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, it's been busy. Yeah. Paul is out. He's coming back from Cranley this evening. He should be back around 8, so I'm going to make something for dinner. I don't know what. I have no idea at all of what I'm going to do. No idea. I better have a look. In fact, it's coming up to 7 o'clock, so I better get in those fridges and check out what's there. Yeah. I have no idea. That's it for this evening. There's nothing else to report. Weather is dull. There was a little bit of sun, but it's still cool. I've got my heater on. Yeah, that's it. See you tomorrow. Bye. Good evening. It's Thursday evening. Not much to report again today, I'm sorry to say. The weather's slightly improved. It was a little brighter earlier, but we had rain around 5 when I left. Tiny bit of rain. Work has been busy again. Plenty of appointments, plenty of phone calls, plenty of things to do. So yeah, all in all, it's been a fairly busy but short week. I'm looking forward to the weekend because it's just days off. We're not doing anything. We haven't got anything planned other than filming. So yeah, it's what time is it? I think it's about 6:30 now. And it's still slightly light in the sky. So really feeling as though we're edging towards proper spring, which is nice. And of course, at the end of this month, the clocks will go forward. The last Sunday of March, which is also Easter weekend. And I'm quite looking forward to Easter weekend because I've got an extra day off. So it's a nice 5 days in a row, which is good. So yeah, so there isn't anything else to report. Yeah, it's just work. Work, work, work. Which is fine. So I shall sign off now. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Good evening. It's Friday. Yes. We made it to the weekend. Hurrah. I tell you, just about made it to the weekend. Today has been crazy. Crazy. The thing about working in social care and Fridays is they can be incredibly quiet. You know, reach the end of the week, everybody's thinking about the weekend, people are not concentrating on anything else, but it can be the exact opposite where everything kicks off. And that's what it's been like today. Everything's kicked off. All the people with complex issues have called. Safeguardings, incidents, you name it, it's happened today. And of course, I'm on the front line, so I get all the initial stuff coming to me, which has to be responded to very quickly, efficiently, accurately, and sent off to the right people to deal with. Yeah, it's been crazy and also complex as well. One of the managers sent me a set of quite complex emails to upload as documents. And they were the kind of emails that had emails within them that were attached to them. And then there were further emails attached to those emails. So it was like this sort of Russian doll email that kept opening forever. And I sort of called her and said, don't worry, I'll deal with it. I'll delve into it and pick it apart and upload everything in the right timeline, because this was historic stuff as well. I thought, I'm never going to get this done. I'm never going to get this done by 5 o'clock. No way. So I really had to push. But of course, I also had to be accurate. So that took me a while. But I did it. And I didn't bring the computer home, thank goodness. Because I just couldn't stand anymore today. But I'm up to date, completely clear, everything's done. And it's the weekend. And it's grey and been quite wet this afternoon. It's been sunny intervals, as we say. sunny spells, as we say in the UK, which means quite wet with a little bit of sun and the chance of a rainbow. Yeah. So, that's it. That's it. I'm going to do a few chores now. I'm going to change the bed, get that sorted in advance. I don't have an awful lot of washing to do. I've got a small load that I'll probably put on. A little bit of tidying around and then relaxation. Oh yeah, and a good night's sleep. So that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Good afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon. I don't know why my hair looks like this. I look like some kind of, I don't know, French royalty. I'll take that. So it's Saturday afternoon. We've done Sunday chat. We've had lunch. I'm about to go and edit videos. The day has started off beautifully. We had sunshine, the blossoms are out, it's looking very spring-like, and then this afternoon it's clouded over and it's cool again. There's no guarantee in the UK of fine weather lasting for any length of time. Never. Unless we have a heat wave for 2 weeks that then becomes unbearable. But yeah, we're now in March, mid-March. Easter is coming up soon. I'd just like a few days of sun and warmth. That's what I'd like. Hey-ho. So this week's vlogs haven't been terribly exciting, I'm afraid. It's been all rather boring and just nothing really, just work and routine stuff. There's nothing to really report. Nothing's really happened of any note. Yeah, that's it really. I hope your week's been good. I hope you enjoy Sunday chat. Yeah, nothing to report. Thank you for watching anyway. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.